weigh in on this Stephen A.Smith versus LeBron James controversy. In case you missed it, LeBron basically accosted Stephen A. at the Lakers game and said, "Keep my son's name out of your mouth."
Dave Portnoy called out Stephen A. Smith on Friday for using the kid glove treatment on LeBron James after the Lakers superstar confronted the ESPN personality Thursday at the conclusion of the team's 113-109 home win over the Knicks. In a lengthy video posted to X, the Barstool Sports founder weighed in on the viral moment when the James appeared to tell Smith to keep son Bronny James' name out of his mouth, as well as the First Take star's assessment of the incident Friday morning, with Smith noting the exchange was coming from a parent and not an NBA superstar. "This is one of the most ridiculous controversies in the history of civilization," Portnoy said in the video. LeBron doesn't want Stephen A. or the people or the media talking about Bronny, who is a professional basketball player on one of the most storied franchises in the league. What are we talking about here? To go up to Stephen A. and say, "Hey, you can't talk about my kid," and then Stephen A. with kid gloves today on First Take. If that's anyone else, he's ripping this guy apart. He's a professional player. What do you expect? Stephen A., you're better. I thought he was going to come out swinging, and I get it, there's a lot of pressure, you have connections and friends. But kid gloves today on First Take. If that's anybody else that came up to Stephen A. and is like, "Hey, don't talk about my kid," but he's like, "That's a father talking to me, his kid is in the NBA. You can't talk about a kid in the NBA? Oh, this is disgusting." Footage of James' tense exchange with Smith made the rounds on social media following Thursday's game in Los Angeles, with Smith stating Friday on First Take he had no plans to address the matter but altered course when the clip went viral. "That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure I mind what I say about his son," Smith said. "That wasn't a basketball player confronting me, that was a parent, that was a father. I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and father who cares very, very deeply about his son, and based on some of the comments he had heard, or shall I say I think he thought he heard, clearly took exception to some of the things he heard me say, and he confronted me about it." Smith, who recently agreed to a $100 million deal to remain at ESPN, offered a level response Friday instead of one of his more boisterous takes.